For those who cannot live without furry, clawed, feathered, tailed, and ungulates, even in virtuality, we have compiled a selection of the best online games about animals. Join this channel to get access to perks. Star Stable, a multiplayer game created primarily for women who are fond of horses. Star Stable has a huge number of them, including almost all breeds. Each player can collect a collection to his liking, organize a stable for his pets, and explore the large open world on horseback. The competitive moment is embodied in horse races and tests. In order to prepare a cloven-hoofed friend for the race, you will have to train him diligently. Many quests and a role-playing development system will help players in this. The introductory version of the game is distributed absolutely free of charge, and bonus materials will be available upon registration of the subscription. Big Farm is a fairly deep farm simulator in which the player has to take care of animals, grow agricultural crops, build new buildings, and more. At the beginning of the game, your possessions will hardly resemble a prosperous economy. It is only up to you whether it will become such. There are enough well-thought-out single-player simulators, but playing online is much more interesting. In Big Farm, you can team up with other players, creating whole agglomerations. Meadow is a game from the same developers who gave us the wonderful Shelter trilogy, which told the story of the lives of mothers and their cubs in the wild. This time, Might and Delight released an MMO sandbox. Here you can become almost any animal and explore a huge forest park, teaming up with other players, because together it's easier to get food and escape from enemies, and it's just more fun. The original visual design and excellent soundtrack make the Meadow world unique and very atmospheric. Super Animal Royale is a royal battle in which cute pandas, foxes, cats, and other animals fight. All of them are landed on the island, where the Fluffies search all the nooks and crannies, look for weapons, and of course, mercilessly punish each other. However, there will be no bloody battles on the screen, so the game is quite suitable for children. Post-human war. In the third millennium, humanity died out, so that now the planet is inhabited by intelligent household appliances, mutant animals, and intellectually developed monkeys. And you have to lead these wonders of nature and technology in turn-based tactical battles, seasoned with an original picture and an abundance of dark humor. Jungle Guardians. Saving the wild jungle from extinction is a serious matter, and it cannot be done alone. It will take a whole team of professionals capable of approaching this good goal from different angles. The builder Sergi will help you build and develop a base camp. The ranger Jeff will go to save wild animals from the clutches of poachers. The zoologist Linda will take out the saved babies and help them become strong and healthy faster. And thanks to the efforts of the botanist Kim, the areas of the jungle destroyed by humans will be filled with thick vegetation again. As for a typical farm with a set of mini-games, Jungle Guardians carries a very important and deep message about the need to save our planet before it's too late. Animal Jam is a kind and bright children's game in which you can transform into any animal and explore a colorful virtual world. The game motivates to study wildlife, teaches to take care of it and protect it, so it is not just entertainment. In addition, this MMO is a safe space for children where they can find new friends. Horse Paradise, My Dream Ranch is a great casual game for horse lovers. In this game, you have to get used to the role of a frisky horse and together with other players, explore the open world, complete quests, participate in races and other activities. There are enough different breeds and colors in Horse Paradise, and if you buy the appropriate add-on, you can even turn into a unicorn. In Wauies, you will become the owner of your own pet store. Naturally, its main task is to make a profit, but this does not mean that you will think only about money. About the animals that live in the store and wait for someone's kind hands to take them home, you need to take care, engage in their education. This is not selling you potatoes. In Money Free Zoo, you will get your own zoo and absolutely free. Its inhabitants live in captivity anyway, so your task is to make their lives as comfortable and full as possible. But we should not forget about business. It is important that zoo visitors are satisfied and want to leave as much money as possible. But the main thing is to find a balance between satisfying the needs of animals and the desire to please people. My Free Circus. Being a circus director is not an easy task, even in the cute My Free Circus browser. You have to train artists, train animals, naturally without any cruelty, serve attractions for guests, keep order in the kitchen and a small garden. In general, spin like a squirrel in a wheel. Hanz Puppetguns is a childishly cute embodiment of a completely adult idea of a zombie apocalypse. Here, stuffed animals shoot stuffed zombie animals, try to get good weapons, and participate in dynamic battles in small locations stuffed with various useful items. Due to the brutality with which the toys deal with enemies, the game is intended more for an adult audience. You can download the client for free on Steam. Arrowheads is a fun action game in which bears and roosters, which for some reason are presented here as two ancient warring species, shoot each other with bows. The mechanics of shooting can sometimes cause confusion, but the developers have specially complicated it to make it even more interesting. Despite the controversial decisions, the game turned out to be quite fun. Legends of Equestria is a kind and cute MMORPG based on the cartoon My Little Pony. Here you will meet a race of small ponies, Earthlings, Pegasus, and Unicorns, familiar from the cartoon, and you will see the egos of the key characters. But the most important thing here is the overwhelming level of kindness. True, My Little Pony fans are playing the game without the permission of the copyright holder, but so far the fairy tale Equestria feels quite good. Cereal Soup is similar to human MMORPs with the only difference that your character will not be some elf or gnome, but one of the available animals. Moreover, it is not necessary to create a realistic character. You can, for example, attach a peacock tail to a lion. This will not surprise anyone here. The game is still in early access, so there are still enough bugs, but there is hope for a bright future for the project. Primal Pursuit. The craziness of the setting of this game can only compete with its drivability because here we are offered to participate in dynamic races over rough terrain, and a variety of prehistoric animals are used as transport. There are huge turtles, proto-ostriches, polar bears, giant frogs, walruses, cloaked lizards, ancient antelopes, baboons, and mammoths to choose from. Each species has its own set of skills and a unique strategy for passing the route. The project is perfectly adapted to both online and local co-op and supports split screen, allowing 4 gamers to participate in the race simultaneously on one PC. TemTem. Isometric MMORPG about training Pokemon-like creatures. TemTem has not only an excellent visual style, but also an entertaining content. Most of the quests, including the side quests, are made with the soul. They greatly diversify the gameplay and motivate with really valuable rewards. The game features 12 elements. Monsters have a well-thought-out evolution system, and it is possible to cross monsters to obtain hybrid species. Other players can either compete with you or cooperate to achieve common goals and progress through the story. Farmerama is a free browser-based farm in which animals are not only part of your farm, but also the main characters. The game features several biomes and many types of plants, from ordinary flower beds and flower beds to large fruit trees. Having collected a bountiful harvest, it will be possible to think about expanding the business and build a bakery or a factory for the production of jam, and then take the obtained goods to the city market and sell them profitably. Story events with valuable prizes and new orders appear regularly in Farmerama. Wormax. A very easy-to-learn multiplayer snake in which a certain number of players simultaneously control the ever-hungry worms on a huge field. The task is as trivial as possible: to eat as much resource as possible, avoiding larger opponents in order to ultimately grow by yourself and kill everyone else. A very easy-to-pick-up game will help you pass the time in a fun way. Worms Rumble. The new cross-platform project Team 17 presents an arena designed for 32 users who will fight to the death in real time to the last surviving worm or face each other in team battles. The developers promise a huge arsenal of weapons, among which there will be both new copies and familiar guns and explosives from previous games in the Worms universe. Players will also get advanced customization, many interesting locations, and lots of fun. If your favorite game is not included in this list, write in the comments. Thanks for watching. Join this channel to get access to perks. Subscribe channel, watch our other videos, press like, turn on notifications, and you will always be aware of what to play today.